The objective within this lesson is to use tape diagrams to model fractions as division. Let's start with this problem here. An 8-foot board is cut into 4 equal pieces. How long is each piece? Let's model this with a tape diagram. The hole is 8. And that represents the board that is being cut into 4 equal pieces. So we divide this tape diagram into 4 equal parts. We're trying to figure out how long each piece is. So our division sentence that we are thinking about then is that whole 8 divided by 4. 4 goes into 8 2 whole times, because 2 times 4 is 8, and 8 minus 8 is 0. So 4 units does equal 8, and 1 unit is equal to 8 divided by 4, which does equal 2. So each of the pieces is 2 feet long. So that if we think about that, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Here is another problem. We have this 6-meter piece of yarn that is cut into 4 equal pieces to make bracelets, and we're asked what the length of each piece is. So we're taking that 6-meter yarn this time, and we're dividing it by 4. Let's draw a tape diagram to represent this division problem. The whole is 6, and that's 6 meters, and I am dividing it by 4 into 4 equal parts. If we say this answer as a fraction, 6 divided by 4 is 6/4. So each of these that I was looking to solve for in the length of each piece is 6 divided by 4, which is 6/4. So that one's 6/4, this one's 6/4, this one's 6/4, and this one also is 6/4. Now if I think about that, 6/4 is also equal to 1 and 2/4, which is also equal to 1 and 1/2. So each piece is 1.5 meters long. Let's check our work. Remember, we are cutting this into 4 equal pieces, and we're thinking that each of the pieces is 1 and 1/2 meters long. Now, if we multiply those two together, we should get our original 6 feet in length. Let's express that as repeated addition. That's 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 again. Looking at the whole numbers, that's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 4. And then we have a half plus a half, which would be a whole, and a half plus another half, which would be another whole. So that's really just 2 halves plus 2 halves, which does equal 6 meters. So the length of each piece is 1.5 meters, and I've also checked my work and used a tape diagram to help solve this problem. 11 tons of gravel is equally divided between 3 dump trucks. How much gravel is in one dump truck? we could write our answer first. There, this is our focused answer. There is blank tons of gravel in one dump truck. All right, so we have 11 tons separated into 3 dump trucks. So we can have our bar model, and our bar model in this case is that 11 tons, and we're dividing it by 3. So our expression is 11 divided by 3. We're dividing this into 3 equal parts. 11 divided by 3 can be expressed as a fraction, as 11 thirds. Also can be expressed as a mixed number. 3 goes into 11 3 whole times. 3 times 3 is 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. If I could divide that 2, I would divide it by 3. So 11 thirds is also 3 and 2 thirds. So within each of these dump trucks, there is 3 and 2 thirds tons of gravel. Now, if we ran our check for this, it would have been, let's see, 3 of those dump trucks with 3 and 2 thirds tons of gravel within each. Let's see if this works. Express it as repeated addition, 3 and 2 thirds plus 3 and 2 thirds plus 3 and 2 thirds. And so that would be, with our whole numbers, 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9 wholes. And then we have our fractional parts, 2 thirds plus 2 thirds plus 2 thirds. That is 6 thirds. So 9 plus 6 thirds. 6 thirds does equal 2, and so 9 plus 2 does equal 11, which is the original amount of gravel that we had that we were dividing amongst each of those dump trucks. So, within one, it is correct. There is 3 and 2 thirds tons of gravel in one dump truck. So we have a type diagram showing us how it is that we are working through these problems here. A 5-pound bag of potatoes is used equally to make 3 recipes. How much potatoes is used in each recipe? It's your turn to try. Remember to draw a tape diagram and to express your answer clearly. Show that standard algorithm and check your work. So we have that 5-pound bags. Make sure to label your diagram clearly. And we're dividing it into 3 equal parts because there are 3 recipes that we're splitting the potatoes amongst. So that's 5 divided by 3. Goes in 1 whole time. 1 times 3 is 3, and 5 minus 3 is 2. If I was able to divide that 2, I would divide it by 3. Did you run your check? So that'd be 3 times 1 and 2 thirds. Expressing that as repeated addition, that would be 1 and 2 thirds, plus 1 and 2 thirds, plus 1 and 2 thirds. Grouping our whole numbers, that's 1 plus 1 plus 1, plus 2 thirds plus 2 thirds plus 2 thirds. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 2 thirds plus 2 thirds plus 2 thirds is 6 thirds, which is also equal to 2. And 3 plus 2 does equal our 5 original pounds. So there are 1 and 2 thirds pounds of potatoes used in each recipe. Remember always to express your answer clearly as well. Drawing tape diagrams does help us understand what it is that we are doing in each of those problems. Always remember to express your answer clearly and to label it as well.